We have to do a Nathan Brown impersonation. He is on the back fence, and they kick towards that side of the field. In the starting team tonight, and here comes Royce. At speed as well. They got numbers there in front of him. Not quite 10 gone. Rainy night in the southwest of Sydney. Now Havili at a dummy half. He got there. He was down very low and just said, go.
Upstairs try.
He went very close. You would have to think just there somewhere with the initial contact.
Touch judge missed that, and in the end, South Sydney just too much possession, and Havili too strong.
The conversion from beside the upright. Buller keeps it going. His pass intercepted here by Johnston. Luai coming across the field. Buller from behind. Luai cuts him down. A try saver there from the number 7. Isaiah Tass doing some dancing. Almost gets there. Galvin underneath him. So both of them offside.
There's no grounding from South. However, this is a professional foul. We have a decision.
So what, both go to the bin? So both of them to the bin? Is that what we're saying here?
Happy.
So no try is the call. I think that's stunning.
Yeah. Well, he scores.
So you got 2 defenders that turn at the 5-metre mark. He's the primary defender. Okay, it's a professional foul.
He scores every day of the week, Isaiah Tass.
Which will play at the South Sydney 20.
How to play, lads.
Johnson, who came into the game on 196 tries in his NRL career, only 16 behind the all-time leader, the great Ken Irvine.
Stop there. Some well-affirming.
That's playing it, really. And now Sullivan sees some space, runs towards Buller. He's got Graham there with him, runs away from Graham, gives it to Aiken. The ball goes to ground, play on, set restart, 6 more tackles. Aiken does a 360, and he finds the North Star. Reaches out to plant it down. It took some rearranges on the way, but they got there in the end.
Boy, they did some U-turns, but they managed to get themselves across the try line through Ewan Aiken. Bennett there, just sending down some orders, but he saw the space and took it straight and nicely inside the tackle of Coruscant. Showed good pace, Sullivan, who was enjoying his time under the coaching of Bennett at South Sydney. Bit of change of direction there. Found Aiken. Tried to get the pass to Graham, hit the ground. Graham did well, keep the ball alive. And Aiken able to retreat. And then, as the play just continued to unfold, stepped on the inside of Safar, through the tackle.
Well, they play it broken down a couple of times, and they found a way to the line. Eventually, Mitchell with the conversion. And the Rabbitohs on top, 13 on 12. They led it 12 points to 0.
Oh boy, Duncan has just ironed out Luai.
Who's okay, back to his feet, but happening there.
Look at this,
trouble.
Look at him.
Graham.
Look at him.
He's going to drag Dewey into touch as well. He got the ball away and wasn't across the sideline or touching the turf outside it. Play on for the Tigers. Play here. Coruscant out of nothing runs towards Mitchell, looking for support. He stepped Latrell. Epic Coruscant drags the Tigers out of the mire. Back end of the set, up against the sideline, 70 metres away.
Nothing on. And he just sliced them with the right foot. And the work there on Mitchell was stunning. What a play from Abby Coruscant.
This opening 40. He slots it through, and it's a converted try, the difference. And the final game of round 11, a lot on the mind of the Tigers coach as they head back to the sheds at halftime here at Campbelltown. South Sydney 12, the Tigers 6. Perhaps head-to-head for an Origin jersey, May versus Koloamatangi. It's the Rabbitohs versus the Tigers here at Campbelltown. Leans it back to Galvin, who puts it high in the air. Mitchell coming forward, won't get to it. Touchdown to the Rabbitohs. Play on. Mitchell fends away from Buller. Can they catch him? Here is Stafford Toa on his hammer. Mitchell for the corner. Not stopped. Gets up to go again. Tackled eventually. Then taken out of play. Only just.
Yeah, did well. They're tough conditions. That ball swirling around. The kick from Galvin nice and high and moving in the breeze. Aitken did a hell of a job under pressure to come away with the footy as Johnson out of dummy half taking some metres.
And the veteran winger off contract at the end of 2025. 16 tries short, as we said, of Kurt Irvine. Kalamatangi. Oh, what an audition this is.
Boy, he's up to nearly 170 metres now, Kalamatangi.
Now Humphries, numbers down the short side. Aitken, great hands. Tass Johnston for 197. The great finisher, who scores tries against the Tigers for fun. And it's a big one here for South Sydney to push them out to a double-figure lead.
Has had a great fortnight. Humphries there just scheming with a bit of footwork. Drags in safe path. Nice catch and pass from Duncan, had Taruva infield, and then Tass down a narrow corridor. Did a great job to hold Buller just long enough. And one of South Sydney's great finishes.
Give them a 12-point lead with 18 remaining. Strikes it well, misses to the left-hand side, and all but flies over the fence. It's down to 12 and a half minutes remaining. May, still time with the Tigers. Coruscant away again. Runs towards Mitchell. Steps past Mitchell again. Tass Duncan saves the moment for South. He plays it for Buller. Another penalty, and it had to be a sin bin. And now it's game on.
Yeah, here we go, down to 12, Tass Duncan, and again it's the work of Abby Coruscant off the offload from Terrell May. Just lofted the ball back unsighted, but he was perfectly positioned, Coruscant. Watch the footwork here. There was a professional foul in back play anyway, because someone held back Jareen Buller. And then it was Tass Duncan who just walks through the play the ball. And Wyatt Raymond having absolutely none of it. Well, here we go. Down to 12.
Happy when you're ready. Come on.
All but the final 2 of the game. They're fortunate it's not 13 versus 11.
Royce Hunt is powering his way in reverse.
Coruscant looking for an option. Comes to his left-hand side. Luai is there. Steps twice again off the left foot. He's done that a lot throughout his career. Well handled. Coruscant stepping. It is all up big Coruscant. He scored both of their tries and is dragging them back into the game almost single-handedly.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant on Ewan Aitken. Sullivan had come out of the line. They created the space.
And the strike shaves the left upright, but he judged the breeze well. What a big play. Luai back to Coruscant. May bumps away from Gray. Still going, Terrell May. Just inside the 10. Coruscant back for Luai. Looks out the back to Galvin. 3-on-2 again. Galvin stays on his feet. Did he lose it? He got into the in goal. Did he lose it?
And the right hand that came around reaching in was just enough. A try-saver, a genuine try-saver.
As we approach the midpoint of the season, Gray from dummy half. He just takes the tackle there. It's almost like they're trying to just use up the clock here, put the shutters up. Duncan's back. It's 13 on 13 again from dummy half. Kalamatangi still trying to put it down. They deny him, but only just. Takes his time getting back to play it. Here's arrow spinning, and the Rabbitohs are home. In the pouring rain in Campbelltown. They fought hard with only 12 men on the field to keep the Tigers at bay.
But Latrell Mitchell out the back, that was enough. You could see there. Sione Fainu and Galvin, they were up ahead of the line. They were waiting for Latrell Mitchell to get the ball.
Coming in tonight, 5 wins and 5 losses, missing Jack Whiteman, Cody Walker and Cameron Murray. Mamazelos missing as well. Tyrone Munro. Luai from dummy half. Last play. It's Coruscant. He'll just take the tackle there, and the Rabbitohs are back inside the top 8. That is no small effort, giving the players they have missing. The Tiger on loan